Hi everybody, it's Margaret Crane Luria with Block to Brilliant. Welcome to the ADHD Video Club. I got a question from a parent who wanted to know what is the best type of schooling for a child or a teen with ADHD. And my answer is it really depends on your child. So I, for instance, went to one of the top alternative elementary schools in Los Angeles. It's still very highly regarded. And I have not good memories of my time there. Whereas my friends who don't have ADHD have great memories. I was too alternative for the alternative school, I guess you would say. And I had problems. I would tell them, so for instance, I remember telling the teacher, I need to listen to music while I do this assignment. And she said, nobody can work with music playing. And I said, I can, I do it all the time. And she said, that's impossible. So things like that. When I went to public school for junior high and high school, I loved it. I loved having the structure. I loved knowing exactly what was expected of me. I loved having the due dates. I loved all that. That being said, one of the things I learned by having both experiences was what I needed. And as a college student, I chose an alternative type of college, and I thrived there because I was able to I knew what I wanted and I knew what I needed. And what I wanted was really hardcore learning and room for me to be creative. And that's what the school gave me. Now, some people homeschool their kids, their ADHD kids, and for them that works out great. In some ways, I have seen homeschooling not work because from what I've seen, I should say, sometimes the children become too dependent on whichever parent is teaching. The parent becomes too helpful and isn't sure how to let the children be independent because they're used to being with the kids all the time. That being said, those things can be remedied also. And some people do well in small classes, and some people do well in larger classes. And, it's really, really important that you choose what works for your child and not worry about what other people say. Sometimes we don't have those choices, and we do need to send our children to public schools, and perhaps those public schools aren't working. So in that situation, you want to supplement their education in some way with opportunities for them to be successful. And that could be anything from a sports team to a stamp club to studying at taking some classes at the Museum of Natural History to Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts. I actually have quite a few male ADHD clients, or I have had, that were studying to become Eagle Scouts. And that was something that they were very, very proud of. And it was something that they felt successful doing. So that's another way to look at this, is that if the school isn't exactly what you would want and you don't have choices as far as private schools or charter schools, also I've heard good and bad about charter schools depending on the school. But if you don't feel like you have other choices, go for supplementation. Go for other opportunities, extracurricular opportunities that will enable your child to feel better about themselves. Hope this helps. Thanks, guys. Take care.